Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Jay Hopson, presented by Bank Corp South. Our weekly look into Golden Eagle football, and the Golden Eagles getting ready to wrap up the regular season on Friday afternoon when they take on Louisiana Tech. They just returned from a trip out to Denton, Texas against North Texas, and a disappointing one there. The Golden Eagles, you fell behind early, battled back, got the lead there late in the third quarter, early in the fourth quarter, but unfortunately North Texas was able to score there late to win the ball game.
Yeah, John, just a tough loss. Those hurt. I mean, I think they hurt maybe not for a day, not for a week. They hurt for the rest of your life, but it's the reality of it. You got to get back off the mat. You got to go to work. We got a big game this week, and our kids are disappointed. They're upset. They fought. And again, just a tough one, tough loss.
You got in that third quarter. Actually, I guess you scored just before halftime. That was a big one to kind of get the momentum, and then you score, I guess, the first couple of times you have in the third quarter, and all of a sudden it's a tie ball game.
Yeah, we came out, and out of halftime, I had a feeling we were going to. Again, we've made strong pushes in just about every second game we played in the second half. The one thing I said about this football team, we're going to fight for 60 minutes, and they're going to fight, and they do have that spirit. And we came back, got the lead 23-20. Thought certainly we were about to take advantage of some things. We got hurt a little bit in our kicking game because Parker's out and still Brock's struggling, so we weren't able to really kick field goals at any distance, and that is another thing that played a pivotal role in the game. But at the end of the day, we fought, we came up short, and a lot of disappointed Golden Eagles in the dressing room Saturday.
I've known you a long time, and you're never one to make any excuses, but this is a team that's kind of banged up a little bit right now at some key positions, but that's part of the game.
It's part of the game. I mean, of course, hopefully we might get Nick back this week, and and of course, our kicking situation has been kind of banged up a little bit, but it's football. You have to deal with those adversities like life, and we just got to keep fighting. That's all we can do.
I know we talked, I think, last week about the inability at times to get takeaways. You got some takeaways in the ball game, and capitalized on a couple of them.
Yeah, we did. We got some takeaways. It'd been nice to start off the game. Got a big one deep down the plus side of the field. Weren't able to come out with any points on that one. But again, we had another one, big one, probably inside the 15-yard line. We came up with 3 points, but you get a couple touchdowns there. It's a difference in the ball game, and I felt like we got the takeaways. We still gave it over too much, and that's something that, again, we've worked on constantly. But certainly we lead the nation in that category, which is not a good one to lead the nation in. But hopefully we can put it all together here and play a turnover-free game on Saturday.
Offensively, of course, Keon Howard is the quarterback in the goal game against North Texas, his second start, and Alan Zay staggers. He had some big plays, so those guys were hooking up a little bit there early.
Yeah, they did. Alan Zay's made a tremendous amount of plays for us this year, and Keon, again, he's a competitor. He fought his butt off, and just proud of him. It's a tough loss. It's one of those games that, as coaches, as players, as equipment managers, it just hurts. And we gotta get back off the mat and get ready for Friday.
Ito Smith, your junior running back, there's a guy that's kind of etching his name in the Golden Eagle record book. But knowing the type of guy he is, I mean, stats are great, but he'd rather, I'm sure, get wins for this team.
No question. Ito, he's a true warrior. I mean, he's going to come out every Saturday and play, as hard as he can and practice hard. I mean, he's a guy that you don't ever worry about him at practice or on game day. He's just a true winner, and he's been a tremendous player for us.
He's up there now with guys like a Derek Nix, like a Damian Fletcher, the Ben Garys, and guys like that. And that's great company, and he deserves to be in that company.
He does. He's got that same mentality, He's one of those guys that wants the ball, and he's a guy that's going to fight for every yard. I said he's a multi-talented back and go inside, outside, pass protect, catches the ball. So he's a football player, and we're blessed to have him.
Well, it was the Golden Eagles, the Mean Green of North Texas, on Saturday at Apogee Stadium in Denton, Texas. Let's go back and take a look at some of the highlights. takes a snap, looks right, going to throw right. That one, it's intercepted by the Golden Eagles. A bad pass. Devontae Foster read that pass out to the right flat, and Foster picked it off and went down inside the 35-yard line. Here comes Ito Smith in motion, split out wide to the left side. Keon Howard going to run out of the pocket, around the left side to the 35, the 30, and he's going to get the first down. Howard takes the snap, play action fake. He looks to throw, now going to run out of the pocket, breaks away at the 45, the 50, and into North Texas territory. 3 receivers set. Play action fake and a throw to the right side, caught out of the backfield by Ito Smith, and Ito's going to get it out to the 40, spin away, and get brought down about the 42-yard line. And the handoff goes to that lone running back, and that's Tucker, who got hit and stopped for a loss of a couple. So on first down, the Golden Eagles hand it off, and a good run around the left side there by the Golden Eagles. Stagger's going to throw a pass, and it's caught over the middle by Ito Smith. Ito inside the 10 and down to the 5. They threw it out to Staggers on the left side, and Staggers found a wide open Ito Smith down the field, who takes it to the 5-yard line, and Keyshawn McLean saved a touchdown for North Texas. Howard to Smith, who sidestepped a tackler, got in, touchdown Southern Miss. Boy, the defender coming right at Ito. He put the brakes on. Almost stopped on a dime, cut straight up the field and got it in. The deep man, Ito Smith, gets the handoff, looking for something off right tackle, bounces off around the left side, has a block in the corner. Ito at the 40, Ito at the 50, he's at the 40, the 30, being chased at the 20. Ito finally ridden out of bounds, down inside the 10-yard line of North Texas. A play was intended to go right. He bounced it back around the left side, and Chad Davis finally caught him and brought him down. At the Golden Eagles have it at the North Texas 6-yard line. Out of the Wildcat, they lead with Ito Smith. He scores. Touchdown Southern Miss. Ito Smith got into the end zone for a Golden Eagle touchdown. He took the direct snap from Cameron Tom out of that Wildcat and got it in. Off the left hash mark, Howard on 1st and 15. He's going to throw it over the middle. Got a man. Allen makes a catch. Julian has it at the 50 and fights his way down inside the 45 to the 44-yard line of the Mean Green. And they'll hand it off to Payne. Big hole left side. Breaks a tackle at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown Southern Miss. George Payne dancing down the sidelines, broke a tackle about the 12-yard line. He goes in, and the Golden Eagles now an extra point away from tying up the football game. Morris takes a snap, looks right, and now running with the football. He got sacked back inside, just inside the 30. Boy, it's a heck of a play by Sherrod Ruff. Couldn't get away from Ruff. Ruff brings him down back around the 28, 29-yard line. And they snap taken. They're going to hand it off around the right side. Football's loose. Football came loose. Big pile up. Eagles say they've got it. Down around the 21. Golden Eagles knocked it away from Ivory. Takes a snap from Tom. Play action fake. They throw it over to the right side. Caught by the Golden Eagles and trying to get to the corner. Staggers. Breaks a tackle in the loose. And he's down that right sidelines. Cut back in. Now they're going to blow it dead back around the 44-yard line. Howard takes the snap, drops the throw, over the middle, got a man, caught by Corey Robertson. He spins to the sidelines, takes it down to near the 25-yard line. He's going to hand it off, and a tackle by Shrimpsker in the backfield. Boy, nobody put a body on Paxton Shrimpsker, and he went into the backfield and dropped Ivory for a loss. Snap back to Tyler, kick away. That one will drive Smiley back, and he'll make the catch and get hit and dropped, and the football came loose, and the Eagles may have gotten it. Big pile up down around the 11, and it is Southern Miss ball. Turner Smiley tried to catch it, got hit just when he got it, and looked like Antoine may have caused the fumble, but the Golden Eagles have recovered it. Back down, kick is up, and Brockley's kick is on the way and just inside that right upright, but it's good. 3 receivers setting out left side. Howard looking to throw, looking, lots of time, throws down the center of the field, got a man, and it's going to be caught by the Golden Eagles.
The Golden Eagles catch one over the middle. That time, Marquise Ricard came across the middle. Got hit hard, but hung on. Tremendous comeback by the Golden Eagles. They're going to come up short. And North Texas is going to win it 29-23 here today.
You're watching Southern Miss Sports Today with Jay Hopson. Brought to you by Bancorp South, right where you are. Coca-Cola, taste the feeling. The City of Hattiesburg, a proud sponsor of Southern Miss Athletics. UPS, visit ups.com/solvers to find out more.
Taste the feeling.
And we're back, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Jay Hopson, presented by Bancorp South. Well, if you've watched the show all year long, you know this is the time in the show where we talk about one of our Golden Eagle seniors. Today we're going to talk about all the Golden Eagle seniors, 20 young men who, in their own unique way, Jay, have sort of put their name in the history books of Southern Miss football. Some obviously have played more than others, but all 20 of these guys have really made a great contribution.
They have, and tremendous, tremendous group that's played hard, that's fought through a lot, and certainly had some highs and lows. But they've been a group that, to me, I'm very proud of. They keep fighting and they keep battling. They're a joy to coach, and certainly I'm blessed and proud to be their head coach.
And you talk about how this team, and they have, continued to fight and try to battle through some of the things they've encountered. And that all starts with those seniors. They're the guys who are the leaders of this team.
Yeah, they're guys. And again, those guys certainly put in a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, blood, and tears. And certainly I think you heard for everyone on Saturday night, probably hurt a little bit more for the seniors than anybody because of their senior year. And again, those guys, certainly proud of everything they've done.
Well, 20 Golden Eagles seniors, again, who all in their own unique way have made great contributions to this football program at the University of Southern Mississippi, and they're going to be missed, and we thank them for their contributions. Let's meet our Golden Eagles seniors as we ask them what it's meant to them to wear the black and gold.
To me, what it means to wear the black and gold is to always fight. And you can always compete with anybody. You always compete with anybody.
It means everything to me, cause like, come to Southern Miss, it just seems like there's a lot of people that here that got looked over from a bigger college. And like, it's all like, we got something to prove. Everybody got a chip on their shoulder when you put on the black and gold. You just gotta show who you is, the Eagles.
Putting on the black and gold, it just means like, you always have a chance for victory. Like, nobody ever counts out Southern Miss, and they never have. And that's just something that I really take pride in, and I always will. This is a great place to be. It's big on tradition. I love that, big on family. I come from a small town, so that's really a big thing for me is family. And I just feel like it's the best school in the nation, honestly.
It feels great putting on the black and gold, like, I didn't really watch Southern Miss that much growing up because my dad played for University of Tennessee, so that was a team I usually watched, or Mississippi State because my cousin played there. But this is my home. Like, I'm from Gulfport, which is on the coast. That's Southern Mississippi right there. So I feel like it's like high school all over again, where you represent your area. You know what I mean? So I have like a lot of pride playing for like my town and my city and my area.
The black and gold, it honestly will give you chills. It's a tradition. I mean, it's hard work. It's a family. It's just, It's just a feeling that many people don't get to experience. It's just probably one of the best decisions I ever made.
Wearing the black and gold is when you get put in a situation or you're against a competitor and to fight and to never give up. I feel like the black and gold has always stood to never give up. It means that that person's always going to fight harder than the other guy.
To wear the black and gold, I think it just means, you know, that you're a very privileged player. You know, it's an honor to wear this black and gold. You know, and not too many people can wear this black and gold. A lot of us was small town recruits. You know, we came here with a chip on our shoulder. You know, just to show the world that, hey, Southern Miss can do it too. You know, it's not just the SEC. You know, it's people from Southern Miss that can do it too. You know, a lot of guys that put this black and gold on will, you know, bleed black and gold forever, and I think I'm one of them.
Meaning the black and gold, it's a lot of stuff. You know, a lot of it's tradition. So many great players and so many great teams have put on this helmet and gone out and done amazing things. And it's just a real honor to put it on with those people, you know, wear the same jersey that those people have and just go out there and play the game. It's family too, a lot of it's family. I've made some of the best friends that I could ever ask for here. And you know, I'm gonna, you know, keep in touch with them till the day I die. And that's something I'm truly thankful for.
I mean, it means everything. From the time I got here, that black and gold is something serious, you know. I mean, I always hear people say how they bleed black and gold, and at first I wasn't that big of a fan, so I didn't realize how important it was. But after being in that atmosphere, being around those loyal fans, being around your teammates, being around the family, you know, the black and gold family, you start to bleed black and gold, and I really love it. I think I'll die a black and gold fan.
What it means to wear the black and gold is family, and the tradition that it was instilled here long before I was here. It's kind of like one of those, that winning tradition that they had, and you know, being a part of that is really special to me.
Wearing the black and gold to me has been kind of like a family. I grew up around here with my mom, graduated from Southern Miss. I came to a lot of football games. I mean, with my 4 years being here, we've been up and down. And I think playing with Southern Miss, being in the black and gold, it taught me how to fight through adversity. So I think my 4 years here with the ups and downs will better me for life.
It's another at the 20, 15, gets a block, cuts back in, touchdown. His body got a foot down for a Golden Eagle touchdown. Mike goes up. Short of slant, Trent Taylor, but he's going to be brought down for a loss.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
What it means to put on the black and gold is, first off, going through Eagle Walk. Eagle Walk is one of the best experiences you'll ever have as a football athlete at Southern Miss. And putting on the black and gold means, you know, you're gonna be tough. When you put that helmet on, you're going out there on that field, you better be ready to go. Because Southern Miss, they always gonna come hard and they never gonna quit.
It's an honor to wear the black and gold, to be able to wear the same colors that Brett Favre and Reggie Collier and all the greats before me have played. But it's an honor. You know, it means family, it means underdog. There's so many words you can put with the black and gold. Unity. There's just courage. I mean, there's courage in it. There's everything that you can put with that. But the black and gold means the world to me, and I'm honored to wear it.
To wear the black and gold to me has meant pride, effort, toughness, physicalness, brotherhood, trust, honesty, fight. I mean, it means a lot to us.
I mean, we're wearing that black and gold in that locker room is nothing but a brotherhood. Game day, you're not gonna see just the defense by themselves. You're not gonna see just the offense. You're gonna see everybody coming together, getting hyped for the game, ready to go out there and fight for each other. So wearing that black and gold does, we just love to fight for our brothers next beside us and fight for these fans out here and put on a great show every Saturday.
Well, it means a lot to me to put that black and gold on. Like, anytime you take that field, you take it with honor. And like Coach Hopson always calls it nasty bunch. But just to go out there with them guys and call them my family and just go out there and take it, give it all you got. I mean, that's just a lot. I mean, as a person, you know what I'm saying, going on that field and playing hard as you can, you don't get to do that too many times. So you just get the chance to take the opportunity at hand.
When you strap up in that black and gold, you put in one word that everybody here in the locker room now, and that's toughness. Like, no matter what in front of you, no matter how much adversity strikes, you're tough. And that's something that stood out before Coach Howard got here, but it stood out even more. Like, I remember running them 16 110s this summer, everybody saying you gotta be tough to wear that black and gold. And that what black and gold means, like, and even after you don't strap up, you still a part of that Southern Miss family. And in life, you gotta be tough if you wanna make it through.
The black and gold, to me, just means opportunity. The opportunity to play this sport, the opportunity to get an education, the opportunity to have this fan base, this community support you and you give back to them. And also the opportunity to go out there in the world and use Southern Miss as a stepping stone to get jobs and you know, start a career. So it really just means opportunity to me.
Black and gold means to me, means playing with a chip on your shoulder. It means people have been looking down on you. It means that you have something to prove every time you put on the black and gold. When you put on that helmet and put on the shoulder pads, you have to prove yourself day in and day out. Because most people that came here, probably just like me, probably didn't get the big time offers. Even though they know that we could play, we probably didn't get the publicity that we needed. We didn't get the recognition. So we came to Southern Miss because the Southern Miss saw potential in everybody, no matter what their star count was or anything like that. They know who can play. They see potential, and to give kids like me the opportunity to come here and make a name for themselves.
To be able to put the black and gold on and what it means to me, you can see it right here. I put my hair, the black and gold, because I bleed black and gold. I mean, stepping out on the field, seeing the fans, your family, and alumni coming, watching, support you, and cheer you on a victory, I mean, it's everything. You couldn't ask for a better crowd.
The black and gold means everything to me. Really, it just symbolizes hard work and you know, fight. You know, coming in as a freshman, you know, we had to start from the ground up, and the only way we got to having success and winning more football games was you know, just put your head down and keep working. So when I see the black and gold, I think of you know, loyalty, consistency, and a lot of hard work.
When I got there, I was there, but I wasn't there. If it, you know, meaning you take whatever number we give you and like it. And of course, I was excited for whatever, you know, and eventually 4 stuck, but it wasn't by choice necessarily. It was like you either take 4 or you can go home. And I said, I'll take 4. So I had to work my way up the ladder, you know, and it happened a little bit quicker than I'm sure anyone could have imagined. You know, ended up playing in my 2nd game and starting in my 3rd as a true freshman. Who could have envisioned that? But especially where I started, because the first week, actually the first game I played in against Tulane, I didn't know any of the plays. I'd run a little bit of scout team, and you know, so it was like we're down to put that guy in, you know. So that's kind of how it wasn't always glamorous.
And we're back, Southern Miss Sports Today with Coach Jay Hopson, presented by Bank Corp South. Well, we just watched a couple of segments on the 20 Golden Eagles seniors, and Jay, here in a couple of days during the ball game, pregame against that Louisiana Tech ball game, those guys will be honored. Their families will be there. That's always kind of an emotional moment. It's a happy time. It's a sad time. All kinds of emotions there on senior
It
day.
is. It's almost kind of a surreal time for the seniors, and certainly, I think they'll stand out on that field and think, wow, this has gone by extremely fast, and a lot of memories and a lot of the things that has happened on the football field will go through their mind. But more importantly, that guy next to him, that's what they're really going to sit there and think about. And certainly, as a football team, it's senior day, it's their last game, and as underclassmen and coaches, we want to make sure we do our best job to send them out right.
Louisiana Tech, Skip Holtz's ball club, they played very, very well this year. They've won the Western Division. That's a pretty good challenge to face a team that's playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, they're
right
a good
now.
Football team. Have a lot of playmakers on both sides of the ball, and they've certainly done a tremendous job. They've gotten what they deserve this year. I mean, they're an 8-3 football team that has really played well.
You guys, so regardless of the outcome, on Friday you start to turn your attention to recruiting. That's coming up very quickly. Talk just a little bit about that. I know you can't be real specific, but what's the response been as you've talked to these young men out there about Southern Miss football?
Great. I tell you, the recruiting, to me, it is the key. It's the key in everything as we continue to build, and we always try to look down that road for 4 years, and that's what this is all about. We got to hit on the road, and as coaches, I think Southern Miss is such a great place. It sells itself.
This is a ball club that's got a pretty strong nucleus. You lose those 20 seniors, but there's a lot of young men who are young players in this program, some others who sat out this year. So you should have a good nucleus coming back next year.
Well, again, we're looking forward to getting those guys, and especially our guys that are juniors to be seniors, our redshirt freshmen, that get those guys up and going, and that's just kind of the reality of football, and certainly just looking forward to taking those steps and continuing to climb.
Hop, our final TV show of the year. It's been great sitting down with you each week and talking Golden Eagle football. Thanks for all you've done and all you continue to do for Southern Miss, and we'll see you next year.
Well, appreciate it, John. It's been my pleasure.
Okay, Coach Jay Hopson of the Golden Eagles take on Louisiana Tech. It's a Friday afternoon ball game, 3 o'clock at the Rock. Hope to see you there to send those 20 Golden Eagle seniors off and tell them thanks for all they've done for Southern Miss. No more Golden Eagle hotlines with Coach Hopson at Georgia Blue. Those are over as well, but come on out and visit with us. We'll talk Golden Eagle basketball with Coach Doc Sadler each and every week at Georgia Blue throughout the remainder of the basketball season. That'll do it this week and for this year. Thanks everybody for watching each and every week. We'll see you next year with another inside look into Golden Eagle football.